Today, we're tackling a question that drives so many of us crazy. We're going to break down exactly why we get so hooked on people who run hot and cold. I mean, really think about it. Why is it that the most inconsistent, unpredictable person in your life can also be the one you feel this desperate need to hold on to, while someone stable and kind just doesn't have that same pull? And let's get one thing straight right now. If this sounds familiar, it's not a character flaw. You are not weak. Your brain is simply being hijacked by a very powerful psychological trigger. And today, we're going to expose it for what it is.
To really get this, we have to look at what's actually happening inside your brain when you're caught up in all this uncertainty. It's all about chemistry.
The secret here has a name. It's called intermittent reinforcement. Now that sounds technical, I know, but the idea is dead simple. It's getting a reward like attention or affection, but at totally random, unpredictable times. And here's where it gets really interesting. Your brain releases that feel-good chemical, dopamine, when something good happens. But here's the key. The dopamine hit is way bigger when the reward is a surprise. Consistent care is nice, sure, but it doesn't light up your brain like that sudden, unexpected text after 3 days of absolute silence. That surprise? It feels like hitting the jackpot.
And that's exactly what this is. It's the exact same psychological mechanism that gets people hooked on slot machines. You keep pulling that lever, not knowing if you'll win. Most of the time, you get nothing. But the possibility, the chance of a win, that's what keeps you glued to the machine, putting in coin after coin.
So, how does that one chemical hit turn into a full-blown addiction? Well, it builds a powerful and pretty destructive pattern. This isn't just a one-time thing. It's a cycle that feeds itself and gets stronger every single time.
Here's how it works. It starts with the cold phase. They pull away, they're distant, and you feel this rising tide of anxiety and craving. Then, suddenly, bam, the warm phase. They text you, they're sweet, they give you attention. Your brain is flooded with dopamine, but listen to this. It's not just from the affection. It's from the immense relief of the anxiety finally ending. And that rush of relief is so powerful it reinforces the whole cycle, making the addiction even stronger. And here's the really sneaky part. Your brain gets tricked. It doesn't log all those days of pain and waiting as a negative. No, it becomes laser focused on that incredible feeling of relief when the cold finally breaks. It's like coming up for air after being held underwater. You don't remember the drowning, you just remember that first desperate gasp of oxygen. So, what's the ultimate result of all this? Over time, it's not even about the person anymore. You become addicted to the drama itself. The emotional roller coaster becomes the drug. And this brings us to a critical mistake that so many of us make. We are trained to confuse the intensity of this whole experience with a genuine connection, but they are not the same thing. Not even close.
Just look at this breakdown. The drama is all about those butterflies, which, let's be honest, is usually just a nice word for anxiety. It's anxious waiting, crushing lows, and thrilling highs. It's total unpredictability. A real, healthy connection, it feels calm. It feels safe and secure. It's consistent and, yeah, predictable. But after you've been on that roller coaster, calm can feel boring. That's just your nervous system detoxing from chaos.
And this is the absolute core insight. If you find yourself in a stable, healthy relationship and you feel bored, what you're actually missing is the chemical rush of the drama. You are not missing love. So let's call it exactly what it is. That intense spark or that feeling of electric chemistry you have with an unpredictable person, that's not some magic connection. It's conditioning. Your brain has been trained to associate anxiety and relief with passion and excitement. All right, so how do you get off the roller coaster? How do you actually break this spell? It all starts with a huge shift in how you see things. The single most powerful first step you can take is to simply see this cycle for what it is. It's not a grand romance, it's a psychological trap, and you have to name it to tame it. So let's make this crystal clear. Unpredictability is not romance. It is a trigger.
one designed to hook you right back into that addiction cycle.
A healthy, genuine connection feels safe.
Not confusing, it's clear. So, I'll leave you with this. The next time you find yourself drawn into this kind of dynamic, you have to ask yourself one very hard question. Do you actually like the person, or are you just addicted to the powerful rush they give you sometimes? The answer to that question can change absolutely everything.